All right, Shalom.
Shalom.
First and foremost, we want to give all praise, honor, and glory to
Yahweh B'Hashem, Yahweh Shai B'Hashem, Rekakudash.
which are the names of the one the world ignorantly calls God, whose true name is Yahweh, and the one the world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ, whose true name is Yahweh Shai B'Hashem, meaning in the name. Rekakudash is the Holy Spirit. Okay, we want to give double honors unto our apostles and elders of great millstone that rule well, that taught us this 100% truth, who are the true teachers and leaders of the nation of Israel on earth today, whether anyone likes it or not, and it's going to be made manifest. And much peace and blessing to all you sister Akim out there that's pushing this 100% truth with all sincerity, faith, and with charity. All right, we the brothers from Great Millstone Miami Camp coming out here another week to prophesy the downfall of America, which is the great whore, the daughter of Babylon in the scriptures, which is prophesied to be totally destroyed at the cusp of World War III, which is very imminent. All right, and we come out here to let you tribes, all right, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, 144, all right, know that you are the true biblical Israelites. Whether you want to believe that or not, man, we just come out here and let you know because the Lord told us to tell you. All right, if you don't want to believe, that's your ass. All right, because we're coming to the end of this thing. So we're just going to roll through the spirit and Lord willing is edifying.
Right. Okay, we come out and teach the words, the same message, man. Okay, to prophesy against Mount Seir, the scriptures say, man. Okay, also to call back, you know, the so-called Black Latinos and Native Americans to their true heritage, man. And tell them of what's to come to prophesy, you know, the truth, man. Because as you can see, we're about to enter another year. Okay, 2023 is upon us, man. Yep. Okay, and we're still doing the same thing. Okay, and as years go by, okay, the time is going to get closer and closer to the return of Yahweh Shai and closer and closer to the destruction, man. Okay, World War III is prophesied within the scriptures, man. The scriptures say, whoa, 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 man, it's coming. The missiles are going to be shot, you know, from one end of the earth to the other. Okay, for you to get delivered from that, it's going to be ultimately through this word, man. Okay, and we prepare to receive the ticket, you know, from Yahweh Shai. Okay, we turn back to Lord, we repented. Okay, now we're trying to please the Lord as best as possible to make it, man. Okay, as the scripture says, that's the days of Noah. Okay, people are married and drinking, man. Okay, I've been in this party spirit, not knowing what's going on.
Yep, up until the very day that the flood came and it took them all away.
That's right. We in the same time. This time is going to be with, you know, with fire, man.
That's right. It's the book of Ezekiel, chapter 35, verse 1. Moreover, the word of the Lord came unto me, saying, Son of man, set thy face against Mount Seir and prophesy against it.
That's right, man. And America can represent Mount Seir, man. Okay, and that's exactly what we're doing. We're prophesying against the system, we're prophesying against the wickedness, man. Okay, because through America, you know, the whole earth has been polluted, man.
That's right.
Okay, somebody get 2 Ezra 15.
They say this is a people before it's a place to come. You know, so Mount Seir, Edomites. You know, Mount Seir is Edom. Right.
2 Ezra chapter 15, start at 3. Fear not the imaginations against thee, let not the incredulity of them trouble thee that speak against thee.
Right, and the incredulity means their unbelief, man. Okay, the unbelief. Okay, so we don't care if you believe or not, man. Our prophecy is still gonna come. These prophecies are still gonna come to pass. Okay.
Verse 4, for all the unfaithful shall die in their unfaithfulness.
That's right, man. And if you niggas, you two-thirds, if you don't want to believe in the words of Yahweh Shai, okay, you gonna get destroyed, man. Okay? Because we've been prophesying you the same message, man. Throughout the week, Saturday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, man. Okay, to turn back to the Lord, to teach you of the ways of Yahweh Shai, teach you our ways, man. Okay? Because the Lord has stirred up our minds, okay, in the way of remembrance. He's reminding us who we are. He's reminding us of our laws and statutes and commandments, man. Okay, how we used to be, and we're coming back to it. But some of our people, they don't want to acknowledge, you know, that they're Israelites, man. That this book is pertaining unto them. Okay, that we're in captivity. Okay, that our Lord is a so-called black man. Okay, that we're not supposed to be at the bottom, man. Okay, that Esau's wicked. They don't want to admit that, man. In they spirit, they know what's going on. Okay.
It's book of Romans chapter 3, verse 3. For what if some did not believe? Shall their unbelief make the faith of the Most High without effect? You know? And we don't care if you don't believe, man. The word of the Lord is going to be done, whether you believe or you're not. You know? It's the book of Ezekiel chapter 35, verse 3. And say unto it, verse 3, and say unto it, thus saith the Lord thy power, behold, O Mount Seir, I am against thee, and I will stretch out my hand against thee, and I'll make thee most desolate.
That's right, man. Okay, how's the Lord gonna make, this place desolate, man? Okay, by the way of those missiles.
That's right.
Okay, the scripture say what? Spare no arrows. Okay, it says spare no arrows because different nations are gonna shoot at America, man. Okay, hey, starting with Russia, man. But the scriptures tell you about that. Gog and Magog, man. Okay, he's gonna cause Russia and those other nations to shoot against this place. The scripture say, "Let the weak say I'm strong." Why does it say that? Because these other nations have nuclear capabilities, man. They have the power to shoot against this place, man. Okay, those nations are basically gonna jump America, man. Okay, through the missiles.
Russia is being a guard to the other nations. Other nations have missile capability. They have the missile technology. Like the brother said, it's gonna make desolate. 200 million nuclear warheads is gonna hit Babylon, man. All right, to make this place desolate.
We got something next one. Okay, Habakkuk chapter 2 and verse 5. Yeah, well, I started 4. Behold, his soul which is lifted up is not upright in him, but the just shall live by his faith.
That's right, that's talking about Esau, man. Okay, Esau is wicked. That's how Esau was created. Okay, Esau was meant to be wicked, man. Okay, he was made crooked. That's how the Lord made him. Okay, that's if his soul's not upright in him. Okay, Esau's not a good person, man. Okay, you can see it through the history, man. Look what he did to Gad, man. Okay, look what he's doing to our people, man. Putting Jake in the hoods, putting straight restaurants in the hood, okay? Poison in the food, poison in the air, okay? Look what he does to these other nations. He goes into other nations. He steals their resources, okay? Okay, he says it's a bad country, or that country needs help through his propaganda, okay? And steals, man.
He fucks the countries up.
Right.
And then say we're going to help you, and by helping them, it means fuck them up more.
That's right. Put them in debt.
Verse 5, yeah, also because he transgresseth by wine, he is a proud man. Neither keepeth at home, who enlargeth his desire as hell, and is as death, and cannot be satisfied.
Yeah, that's right.
But gathereth unto him all nations, and heapeth unto him all people.
That's right, okay? Esau's a very greedy person, man. Very greedy person, man. Okay? Everywhere he goes, he just take. He's already have enough. I mean, he just want more, man. Okay? He already own the people. Okay? He own all the gold. Okay? He own all the resources, man. Okay? But he's gonna continue to reach, man. Okay? For example, let's use the MLTB for an example, man. Okay? Esau already owns you as a person. Now he basically wants your soul. He want to control you, man. Okay? Show you how greedy he is. Okay?
Double for you. And you other Israelites out there in these other groups, you're supposed to know that Esau is this type of guy.
Yeah.
You're supposed to know this man is insatiable. Like the brother said, look at Esau's track record. So what make you think that him putting a Karag manual was going too far? What would make you think that's far-fetched for him to want to have a plan to do something like that?
Look at slavery. Just look at slavery alone. A man just took little babies, alligator bait, cut a woman's stomach up. You telling me that's so hard to think that he can put a technology in you to rule you? That's why those other cats, man, their vibration is low, man. Another reason why they don't know who the enemy is, man.
Verse 6, shall not all these take up a parable against him, and a taunting proverb against him, and say, woe to him that increaseth that which is not his. How long? And to him that laid himself with thick clay.
That's right. He takes shit that's not for him, man. Okay, he steals. Okay, he steals, he kills, man. Okay, the scripture said, "What to the bloody city?" Okay, because when he kills you, then he takes what's yours. Okay, but then he said, "Well, I did that. That's mine." Okay, that's how Esau is. Okay, because he's the devil, man.
The thief cometh not but to steal, kill, and destroy. Let's couple more verses. Verse 8 or 7, Salah. Okay, but speaking more on verse 6, it says, "How long? And to him that laid himself with thick clay." Going to that word clay in the Hebrew is ibatya, which means debt. America is over damn near what I believe now like $30 trillion in debt, which when you actually break it down, it's way more than that. That's a check that America can't cash. He wrote a check that he can't cash. And the nations, that's why it says in Isaiah 13, all right, the Lord's gonna stir up the Medes against them. Somebody get that, Baba Bashar. Isaiah 13. Lord's gonna raise up these different nations, and they don't want your money. You can't pay them back. That's why they're gonna try to do away with the global reserve currency, which is the American dollar, and roll out the new CBDC, central bank digital currency. And they're gonna try to, resolve the debts, reset the debts, and start over. And that's gonna lead to these nations going to World War III any damn way. That's why the scriptures say, what's that, Jeremiah 50? Babylon, it can't be healed. This place is finished, man. And it's about to be made manifest.
That's right.
Very soon, you people gonna wake up and your bank account is gonna be frozen.
That's right.
They're gonna tell you got such and such days to transfer your money. And when that happens, it's a wrap, man.
Got you.
You go ahead, bro.
This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 13, verse 17. Behold, I will stir up the Medes against them,
which are the Russians. All right, look at what's going on right now. Is it not being talked about in the news? How Russia is speaking about nuclear threats, World War III. They having these talks, man. Look at what's going on with Ukraine right now. They just had this dude Zelensky meet with Congress, pleading for more aid, and Russia was like, "Man, y'all doing too much, man." So they pushing the buttons. But we all know it's through the spirit power of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. The Lord is driving these different nations to go to World War III. Keep going up.
which shall not regard silver, and as for gold, they shall not delight in it.
So they don't want your money. You can't pay these adversaries off. They just keep going up.
Verse 18, their bows shall also dash the young man to pieces.
The bow shall dash the young men to pieces. What's that talking about? Sarmat, 2. Satan, 2. These different nuclear missiles that Russia got, that North Korea got, that Iran is get. They tell you they don't got none, but they got them shits. And we already know Russia's going to hand them out. The scriptures say, all that bend the bow, shoot at her, spare no arrows. America's going to be fried, man. It's a little more than that than you got.
Verse 18, their bows also shall dash the young man to pieces, and they shall have no pity on the fruit of the womb. Their eyes shall not spare children.
Right, so when the missiles fly, the missiles don't have no feelings. They don't give a damn if you got kids or nothing, man. Alright, that's it. It had a little more than Habakkuk, and then you got it because it's going to go right with it. Like in Habakkuk 2 and 8 or 7, shall they not rise up suddenly that shall bite thee, and awake that shall vex thee, and thou shalt be for booties unto them? Because thou hast spoiled many nations, all the remnant of the people shall spoil thee. Because of men's blood, and for the violence of the land, of the city, and of all that dwell therein. So that's talking about America, man. You reap what you sow. And it was a time, like it says in Joel, I believe that's Joel 3. Okay, let him that is weak say I'm strong. all these different nations that was at one point in time scared of America, ain't scared of America no more. America is the big bad bully on the block. But the ones that he picks on, they tired, man. They finna band together and they gonna destroy this place. That's it.
It's the book of Jeremiah, chapter 50, verse 14. Put yourselves in array against Babylon. It's the book of Jeremiah, chapter 50. It's the book of Jeremiah, chapter 50, verse 9. For lo, I will raise and cause to come up against Babylon an assembly of great nations from the north country, and they shall set themselves in array against her. From thence she shall be taken, the arrows shall be of a mighty expert man, none shall return in vain.
Let's talk about Russia, man. Okay, the Lord is going to cause Russia to fight against America, and it tells you that in Ezekiel 38. Okay.
Verse 10, and Chaldea shall be a spoil. All that spoil her shall be satisfied, saith the Lord. Because ye were glad, because ye rejoice, O ye destroyers of my heritage, because ye are grown fat as the heifer at grass and bellow as bulls.
Proud, see, they unstoppable. Alright, that nobody can bring them down. Alright, they think that's unpenetrable. Alright, the Lord's gonna bring you down. Now you got rich, you know, by what? Slavery. You know?
The American Edomite.
Yeah.
That go from the top, these top people up in the government, all the way down to these low-level Edomites. They rejoice at our privileges here in this country. Our people have endured nothing but hell since we came over here. Since Esau came over here, it's been nothing but death and destruction for these tribes.
Yeah. Started with the Native Americans,
Yeah, Christopher Columbus, 1492.
Latinos.
So you devils got a lot to pay for, man. That's why the Lord is stirring up World War III, to destroy all the wicked over here in America. Everybody that's not part of the elect of the nation of Israel is gonna die.
That's right. Book precept. This is the book of Jeremiah, chapter 15, verse 5. For who shall have pity upon thee, O Jerusalem? Or who shall bemoan thee? Or who shall go aside to ask how thou doest? You know? And that, you know, our people been afflicted. Our people been going through. We've been catching hell, man. Our people been going through hell. That's also a cut to you 1948ers, you paper boys. That's a cut to you because aren't you guys funded by the U.S.?
How are you funded by Babylon?
That's what I'm saying. How are you funded by Babylon?
Because they blackmailed all the politicians.
Because they are the same Edomites.
Because guys like Jeffrey Epstein got videotapes of Biden and shit, popping little boys and shit.
Verse 12, back in Jeremiah chapter 50, verse 12, your mother shall be sore confounded. She that bare you shall be ashamed.
Yeah. Even your mother, England.
Yeah.
All right, England is going to shoot nuclear weapons, intercontinental missiles on America. That's where America came from, is England. Where, bro?
She that bare you shall be ashamed. Behold, the hindermost of the nations shall be a wilderness, a dry land, and a desert.
Make this desert.
The hindermost. It's about the hindermost of the nations. It's talking about that's another clue that it's America, the Western Hemisphere, the New World.
America's is separate from every other nation.
Right. That's why they have to. That's why it has to be destroyed through nuclear destruction. They got the whole Atlantic Ocean, the Pacific Ocean, separating it from the rest of the world. That's why the Lord said, I will get, talking to, I believe, Magog, I will get thee up into the land with of unwalled villages. Yeah. To them that dwell safely without care, thinking that they can't, be touched. Yeah. That's why the Lord said that arrows is going to go from one end of the earth into the other end.
That's right. Now you understand why the Lord made those arrows.
Right.
That water separate them.
Right. People think they created these nuclear missiles just so they can stand there up in the museum and they could just look at them and polish them. They're gonna be used.
Like Ram said, they made the machine gun, they used it.
Right.
They made the Gatling gun, they used it.
That's right. Verse 13, because of the wrath of the Lord, it shall not be inhabited, for it shall be wholly desolate. Everyone that goeth by Babylon shall be astonished and hiss at her plagues. You know, this place is going to get fully destroyed by the nukes, man.
Yep.
There's not going to be nothing here but those desert creatures.
You're not gonna be able to know where fucking California is, where's you know, where Canada is, you know. You're not gonna even know where Maine was, New York.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Verse 14, put yourselves in array against Babylon, round about. All ye that bend the bow, shoot at her. Spare no arrows, for she hath sinned against the Lord. No?
And those arrows are speaking of intercontinental ballistic missiles, man.
That's right.
All right, when an army is missing a missile, what is it called? A broken arrow. All right, broken arrow. So the arrow that it's speaking of is those intercontinental ballistic missiles, man. Like the brother said, they are going to be used. They're not just there to sit in the silos to be pretty.
Right. And they only gonna be used one time.
Yeah.
That's why the Lord said, all that bend the bow, meaning all nations that possess nuclear capability, spare no arrows. So every nuclear missile that these different nations possess, they're gonna shoot them. All these nuclear missiles around the world in Russia and North Korea, Iran, India, the NATO nations, EU, because the peace is gonna hit the whore. All of every single one they're gonna shoot over here in America. That's why the Lord said in Joel 200,000. So it's gonna be overkill. And Russia got a missile called Sarmat 2 that can destroy the whole state of Texas with just one missile. You fucking Americans don't know what time it is, man.
This is one missile. Lord God. Overkill Babylon.
It's the book of Joel, chapter 3, verse 10. Verse 10, beat your plowshares into swords and your pruning hooks into spears. Let the weak say I am strong. You know, and all them nations with nuclear capability, you know, all them that have those nukes, they gonna shoot them, you know. They got the nukes, they feel like they're strong, they got the power, you know.
That equalizer.
Exactly. So all those,
what made the nation scared? When Esau dropped what? Fat boy?
Hiroshima, Nagasaki.
That's what made the nations afraid.
Oh shit. That's why it said, what's that, Revelation 13? He do a great, talking about the peace, he do a great miracles that he, you know, call down fire out of heaven. And then the nations were afraid. But they got the same technology too, so what's up?
Like, a couple of the years you've been having a group, what's his name?
Yeah, Kim Jong-un.
Kim Jong-un talk, how you talk?
Rocket Man.
Rocket Man.
Even the Philippine president's talking greasy. They got China getting ready. They said they about to go to war with America over Taiwan. These the wars and rumors of war that Yahweh Shai spoke of. But you people are blinded. You can't see.
Hey, it's great. That's give us a better chance to be part of the land.
Right. Because really, if they really knew what was going on, it would be hysteria in the streets.
Yeah.
Jacob Cho would have already started.
Sorry, guys.
Sorry. I got something.
Isaiah 34:1. Come near, ye nations, to hear, and hearken, ye people. Let the earth hear all that is therein, the world, and all things that come forth of it. So we prophesy unto the nations, man. Listen carefully. This regards you. All the nations regard you. World War III regards you. All right? For the indignation of Yahweh is upon all nations. It is fear upon all their armies. And he hath utterly destroyed them. He hath delivered them to the slaughter. All the nations are going to be destroyed. Going to the second Ezra, 13, when Yahweh Shai cracked the clouds and come on the fathership. All right? All right, and Ezra said there's a multitude of people, but afterwards he only see what? Smoke and dust.
After this, I was afraid.
I was afraid. The Lord is going to destroy all the armies of the world. All right?
Just like they showed you in the movie Independence Day. That's why the Lord is going. That's why I say He's going to gather the nation's army in the valley of Jehoshaphat. All the different armies, all the air forces, they're going to meet up and try to fight against each other. The Lord going to come. They're going to try to fight against the Lord, and the Lord going to destroy them all at once, man. Then He's going to roll over here and blow America up.
That's where you see kings of kings when it comes to his, his earth.
Right. And right as the nations of the earth are warring for dominance, world domination, the Lord gonna step and say, nah, motherfucker, this is my shit.
The true king.
Get your ass out of the way.
3. Their slain also shall be cast out, and their state shall come up out of their carcasses, and the mountains shall be melted with their blood. A lot of bloodshed, man. And all the hosts of heaven shall be dissolved, and the heaven shall be rolled together as a scroll. And what that's talking about, the mushroom cloud. All right, that's the mushroom cloud. All right, people supposed to be hearing this and supposed to be afraid. Especially in Israel, you're supposed to be repenting.
But they proud though. They think it'll never happen.
All right.
America's got the best military ever. Nobody can fight against America.
Nah,
You fucking stupid, man. Even your own general said they can't stop Russia sending missiles over here, man.
Right? Scroll, and their host shall fall down as a leaf falling from a vine, and as a fallen fig from the fig tree. For my sword shall bathe in heaven. These missiles go up. It's beautiful, and it comes back down. Behold, it shall come upon the Idumean. Are you Edomites? That's a Greek way of saying Edom. Alright? That's why it goes into the third part of men being destroyed.
Yeah.
Right?
Which Edom is the one that made. They are the sword of the Lord. But what did Yahweh say? All that take of the sword shall perish by the sword. They got all the riches and world domination through the sword, as they were blessed with by their father Isaac, Jacob and Esau's father. But they're going to be taken out in that very same way.
They blessed was really a curse.
Right.
Right? 5. For my sword shall be bathed in heaven. Behold, shall come down upon Idumea, and upon the people my curse of judgment, Esau, Edom, the so-called white man. The sword of the Lord is filled with blood. It is made fat with fatness, and with bloods of lambs and goats, and with fat of kidneys and rams. It's going to be a big sacrifice here, man. For Yahweh have a sacrifice in Bosra. All right, Bosra is a place in Edom, but this is speaking of America today.
Right.
And a great.
So Basra meaning sheepfold. What sheep would be an animal that you use for sacrifice. So all these people that you see walking up and down the street, you just fuel for the fire. You're just going to be a sacrifice for the Lord. A burnt sacrifice.
And a great slaughter in the land of Idumea.
A great slaughter in the land of Idumea. It's going to be bodies everywhere very soon.
Yeah. And that's why the first jobs for you elites are your DuPonts, your Giddys, your Rothschilds. Or your first occupation is going to what? You're going to pick up the bodies and bury them. All right? If you're talking to you devils, get ready for slavery, man.
Yeah.
That's right.
All right?
Because we know the elites is going to escape World War III. But you average everyday people here in America, you ain't got no bunker. You ain't got no deep underground military base. When them missiles fly, that's your ass.
Yeah. And if you have a bunker in America,
right,
you're just going to cook in your bunker. That's why the elites have bunkers on the other side of the world. Places they know that the nukes are not going to hit.
New Zealand and whatnot.
Locations.
That's right. That's right.
And the unicorn shall come down with them, and the bullocks with the bulls, and their land shall be soaked with blood, and their dust made fat with fatness. For it is the day of Yahweh's vengeance, the year of recompense, the year of payback, the controversy of Zion. This is all going back to the controversy of Zion, where the nations undid to Israel. You have touched the apple of the Most High eye. All right, that was nothing small. You didn't just pick a fucking Moabite. You know what I'm saying? You didn't put a Moabite into slavery. Right. You put the children of God in slavery, and you afflicted them. You added more to the affliction.
He furthered the affliction.
Furthered the affliction, man. So the Lord ain't forget about that. That's why World War III is happening. All right, that's why World War III is happening. It's for the controversy of Zion. We go to go back to Joel, the 3rd chapter, start up.
I got something real quick.
Slack.
This is Amos chapter 1 and verse 11. Thus saith Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, for 3 transgressions of Edom, and for 4 I will not turn away the punishment thereof, because he did pursue his brother with the sword, and did cast off all pity.
No pity.
And his anger did tear perpetually,
Forever.
and kept his wrath forever. But I will send a fire upon Teman, which shall devour the palaces of Basra. So like the brother said, man, you devils ain't gonna get away.
Nah.
But breaking motherfucking 1492, 1619, pick a nigga, lynch a nigga, alligator bait.
Right. Sometimes they ate niggas.
Oh yeah, they ate a lot of niggas. Even before they brought Judah over here, when they was committing cannibalism on themselves before God showed them how to cultivate the land and whatnot.
This is the book of Joel, chapter 3, verse 1. For behold, in those days and in that time, when I shall bring again the captivity of Judah and Jerusalem.
We at the end of our captivity, brothers.
Yeah.
No more captivity after this. This is the last one, man.
And this is the proof.
Yeah. See, we woke up. We're on our feet, man.
We ain't going backwards.
Nah.
We're going forward. That's why you niggas talking about Esau not the white man. You're just a fucking demon,
Yeah.
man.
You made tithes. You got paid off,
Right.
man. All right, you got paid off. Go ahead, brother.
I will also gather all nations and will bring them down into the valley of Jehoshaphat.
Middle East. All right, where you see the river Euphrates, all right? It's drying up. Why? Why is it drying up, brothers? For World War III. Right. That's what the nation's gonna fight. Yep. Go ahead, brother.
And will plead with them there for my people and for my heritage Israel, whom they have scattered among the nations
Yep.
and parted my land.
Go ahead. Bring World War III. All right, bringing the nations. All right, to the Valley of Shabbat. For what? That's what they did unto the children of Israel. All right. Selling it, so go into it, go ahead.
And also, if I may add, that word plead goes into judge. So
Yeah.
the Lord is going to judge those nations for what they did.
And Isaiah 66 and 15 says, 16, I believe, for by fire and by a sword shall the Lord plead with all flesh, and the slain of the Lord shall be many.
That's right.
So that's how he gonna plead. That's how he gonna judge, by them missiles
Yeah.
and the concentrated heat from the chariots.
Verse 3, and they have cast lots for my people
Yep.
and have given a boy for an harlot.
You seen that? You know, catching lot. Jake was up in the movies. All right, this big man right here.
Right.
How much you
Auction block.
Auction block.
Hey, one nigga here, a little nigga, I got a little nigga here, $5, you got $10. Yeah, that type of shit. Right. Come on, look, he got firm feeling on his ass.
Yeah.
Look, he's firm, he's tight. We got a little girl here, they got a 6-year-old, you do what you want with her. That's the devil, man. You niggas got, can't wait.
And have given a boy for a harlot and sold a girl for wine.
Yeah, harlot little boys, harlot houses, you know, like Edomites to come in there and play with little boys, man. You know, with Jake boys, man.
And they showed you, perfect example was the movie Goodbye Uncle Tom.
Yeah.
They showed you they had a little, basically a sex slave house full of sex slaves, and it was all little boys.
Yeah, clear it up.
Where they had body paint on them, gold and silver body paint. They had them had earrings in their ears, and they was touching them, rubbing up on them.
You seen it.
And that's just a movie,
The boys was very effeminate in the movie.
right? And they filmed that movie in Haiti. So you already know they was actually touching on them little boys in the actual movie, man. And you know, behind the scenes.
And sold a girl for wine that they might drink.
Yep.
Yeah. And what ye to do with me, O Tyre,
Tyree is like,
Tyre and Zidon,
Which all you Hamites.
and all the coast of Palestine? Will ye render me a recompense?
would you pay back the Lord? Right, brother.
And if ye recompense me swiftly and speedily, will I return your recompense upon your own head? because ye have taken my silver and my gold, and have carried into your temples my goodly pleasant things, the children also of Judah and the children of Jerusalem,
Northern tribe and southern tribe.
Have you-
So-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. Go ahead, brother.
have ye sold unto the Grecians,
Grecians, Greeks, Edomites.
that ye might remove them far from their border.
Are we not in the land of Israel? We're all the way over here in America. Go ahead, brother.
Behold, I will raise them out of a place whither ye have sold them,
Yeah.
and will return your recompense on your own head. And
The Lord's gonna bring judgment upon you heathens for what you did unto the children of Israel, man. That was nothing light, you know. They just think, oh, they not, you know, they gonna go in the sunset and never get judged for that. Nah, it's great judgment.
right.
That's why you know all hell's gonna break loose. That's why famine is coming. That's why pestilence is coming. That's why That's why. That's the part of the judgment for touching the children of Israel.
that's right. It's the book of Revelation, chapter 13, verse 10. He that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity. He that killeth with the sword must be killed with the sword. Here is the patience and the faith of the saints.
That's righteous. That's righteous recompense, you know? That's beautiful. Is that not beautiful? You put us in slavery, all right, we gonna put you in slavery.
That's right.
You kill us with the sword, we gonna kill you with the sword. That's righteous judgment, man. No, let bad guns be good guns. How too bad? No, a negative is negative, make it positive. But our side, we ain't gonna be negative. It's not gonna be negative, you know?
It's gonna be righteous.
Nah.
What 2 Thessalonians, all right, said what? It's a righteous thing with God to recompense tribulation of them that trouble you.
Esau troubled us
Oh yes.
as a nation. Troubled us to this day.
It's the book of Isaiah, chapter 47, verse 6. I was wroth with my people. I have polluted my inheritance and given them into thy hand. Thou didst shew them no mercy. Upon the ancient hast thou... Wait, stop here. Thou didst shew them no mercy. Upon the ancient hast thou very heavily laid thy yoke.
That's right, man. Even though the Lord was angry at us, he sent us in captivity. You know, Esau, you just completely just took it too far, man. Okay, did things that you ain't even had to do. Okay, you know, nasty ass shit he was doing to our people, man. Okay, torturing our people, man. Okay, butt breaking our people, man. Okay, these are the things that the Lord didn't forget that you did, man. Okay, you still gotta pay for that.
That's right.
Okay, you still gotta pay for that. You got judgment to pay for it, man.
These Americans or these so-called Edomites, these white people, they think that they're not gonna get judged for slavery.
Right.
When you bring up the topic of slavery, one of the first things they say is, well, slavery, it was always around. All nations went into slavery.
Yeah.
But the slavery that the Negroes, as well as the indigenous, okay, which today are you Latinos and Native Americans, the slavery that the so-called white man, the brutality that he brought over here in reference to these people was something that's never seen on the planet Earth. Okay, that was a very brutal and no mercy in it, the way he did it. He just, which the scriptures tell you, it give you laws of how you deal with a Hebrew servant, a Hebrew slave. When you hang somebody, you're supposed to bring them down before the sun go down. You let our bodies hang for weeks. Burn us.
Judgment. The Lord didn't forget, man. Go ahead.
This is the book of Psalms, chapter 49, verse 11. The inward thought is that their houses shall continue forever, and their dwelling places to all generations. They call their lands after their own names.
That's right, man. Okay, this is Esau's mindset. He thinks, oh, I'm gonna keep on running. I'm never gonna get taken down. Okay, look how far I got. Okay, Lord ain't judge me. The Lord ain't judge me. I must be doing something good, man. Okay, this is what Esau's thinking, man. Okay, that nobody's gonna ever take him down. Not the nation. He don't even think the Lord will take him down, man. Okay, but then the scriptures tell you his judgment. Okay, about the scriptures, and the Lord bring out his promise to tell you.
American Vespucci.
I got precept. Thank you. Zechariah 11, verse 4. Thus saith the Lord my God, feed the flock of the slaughter, whose possessors slay them and hold themselves not guilty.
Manifest, what it said, manifest destiny.
Right. Monroe Doctrine.
Yeah. It was, we better than them, it is what it is. And keep fixing the human.
Right. They're not human, so
Not human.
whatever we do to them is justified.
Yeah. But Esau's a liar because he treated his animals better than he treated Jake.
Right. And the civilizations that was over here in America were the most advanced civilizations in the earth in that time,
Yeah.
man. The Incan Empire, the Mayan Empire, the Aztecs, even the different civilizations they had in North America were far exceeded what Esau had over there in Europe. Talking about they were uncivilized. You devils came over here, you didn't even know how to take baths.
And with diseases.
Right, came with put smallpox and blankets. Came over here, brought rats and pigs and roaches and shit.
Hold themselves not guilty.
Right, hold themselves not guilty.
Just let bygones be bygones. That was a long time ago. It was not me. It was
Right.
my forefathers. My family didn't have slaves. So,
I'm from
I'm
Germany.
from Germany. But you go to them pictures where the Hank and Jake, those poor Edomites.
Right, the lynch mob.
Lynch mob with poor Edomites. Bitches that lied on Jake, oh he touched me.
Right, this bitch that lied on Emmett Till.
Yeah.
She just passed away on her deathbed. She said, "Oh, I lied." Did they put they ain't do shit to that old bitch? You go ahead. But a little more, Zechariah 11:6, or 11:5, whose possessors slay them and hold themselves not guilty. And they that sell them say, blessed be the Lord, for I am rich. And their own shepherds pity them not. That's why when you bring up the conversation of slavery, the first thing the so-called white man want to say is, oh, well, your Africans sold other Africans. So that justified what you did over here in America? Even it was Israelites selling other Israelites, as well as the Hamites selling our people too.
Yeah.
But they couldn't begin to imagine the type of hell you was gonna put our people through over here.
Now, you know how Esau let it say, it was not me, it was my grandfather. Isaiah 14 and 22 cover you. 21, got it? Go ahead.
It's the book of Isaiah, chapter 14, verse 21. Prepare slaughter for his children for the iniquity of their fathers, that they do not rise, nor possess the land, nor fill the face of the world or cities.
That's right, man. So you saying that I didn't do that, that was your father, you still gotta get just for that,
Yeah.
man. Okay,
And we know, through the Spirit, you are your forefathers.
Right.
These devils walking the earth today, they in the same spirit that they ancestors was in. Because they'll say, oh, the racism, that's taught. So where the fuck they got that from when they came over here? It was already in them.
Yeah, that's right.
The hatred they got for our people is in their DNA.
Yeah. That's why I say perpetual hatred.
We natural born enemies. You niggas gonna find out the so-called white man is your enemy. He's not your friend. He gonna show you real soon.
Right, since the womb was like that, man. It was fighting since the womb. Okay? You know, this thing, it goes way further than what people think. It's not just black and white, man. Okay? It's up. Ben ain't messing with us. Going back even to Cain and Abel, man.
Right.
Okay? You know, even going back to Jacob and Esau. You know what? Cain killed Abel. Okay? He killed his brother. Okay? So this hatred, it was been within him.
This is the book of Ezekiel, chapter 35, verse 5. Because thou hast had a perpetual hatred and hast shed the blood of the children of Israel by the force of the sword in the time of their calamity, in that time that their iniquity has had an end. Therefore, as I live, saith the Lord thy power, I will prepare thee unto blood, and blood shall pursue thee. Save thou hast not hated blood, even blood shall pursue thee. Thou thus will I make Mount Seir most desolate, and cut off from it him that passeth out, and him that returneth.
That's right, man. Hey, because you done took it too far with our people. You done hated us, you know, throughout lifetimes, man. Okay, reincarnation after reincarnation, you done hated us, man. Okay, the Lord's gonna judge you for that, man. Okay, you can't escape the judgment of Yahweh Shema Shai.
That's right.
Okay, the Lord always gonna get his payback, man. Okay, you know, cause time ain't nothing to Yahweh Shema Shai. Just because you had your little season to rule, don't mean the Lord not gonna get you, man. Okay, you got these nations preparing for war, have them making missiles, man. Okay, every day, man. You got Russia talking crazy against America. Okay, why is that? Okay, the scriptures tell you down the Lord ruleth in the kingdom of men. Okay, so you can't fucking escape. Okay, the Lord's gonna use these nations to destroy you, man.
I got something.
What are we doing?
It's the book of Obadiah, and I'm gonna get to the point in verse 17. But upon Mount Zion shall be deliverance. Talking about the Israelites. Salvation is only for our people, starting with the elect. And there shall be holiness, and the house of Jacob shall possess their possessions. And the house of Jacob shall be a fire. Okay? Talking about the southern kingdom, Judah, Benjamin, and Levi. And the house of Joseph a flame, which is the northern kingdom, so-called Latinos and Native Americans, the elect of them, started with the 144,000. And the house of Esau for stubble, and they shall kindle in them and devour them. And there shall not be any remaining of the house of Esau, for the Lord hath spoken it.
That's right, man. Okay, after you done serve your punishment in the kingdom, okay, for those 1,000 years, okay, y'all can be done away with, man. Okay, so you still gotta serve that judgment. You still gotta pay for what you did. Okay, after 1,000 years will be done, not go for 1,000 years, then okay, you can build back up. Nah, man. Okay, so you're like a cancer in the earth, man. Okay, the Lord gotta take it out, man.
Right. That's why it says Isaiah 14, where it says prepare slaughter for their children. It says that they do not possess the land, nor neither fill the face of the earth with cities, because they're a cancer in the earth. They got to be cut off. You leave one Edomite. That's how we know you niggas talking about the so-called white man can be saved. You don't know what the fuck you talking about. There's no such thing as a good Edomite. They all the devil. All right. If you leave one, they gonna repopulate and fuck up the earth all over again.
Try to throw down somebody, just like what's your boy the time of Mordecai?
Haman.
Haman.
Right.
Haman was second man, but he's still trying to find a way to get to the top.
Right. It was just one devil about to do all destruction with all of us.
We got something. We don't want reparations. We don't
Right.
want your fucking money. That's why the Lord said you can't recompense us. No, I recompense you swiftly, man. Upon our own head. We don't want that. We want your blood to be shed.
That's the only way.
So Numbers 35 and 33. So ye shall not pollute the land wherein ye are, for blood it defileth the land. And the land cannot be cleansed of the blood that is shed therein, but by the blood of him that shed it. Because the only way that this land can be cleansed is by Esau Edom blood being shed. Your blood being shed. Or that's why it's a great sacrifice involved in that. That's why the Lord's going to cleanse this land by the so-called white man blood. He shed the bloods of the so-called Negroes, like these named Americans here. The only way to cleanse this land is by their blood being shed.
That's right. The Lord requires blood. He requires a blood sacrifice. These devils gonna be the sacrifice.
This is the book of Nahum, chapter 3, verse 1. Woe to the bloody city. It is all full of lies and robbery. The prey departed not. You know? That's what you Edomites did. Y'all came here, y'all slaughtered Galilee.
It's a bloody city, man.
Bloody city.
America is bloody. You shed a lot of blood here. So-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. And the Lord didn't forget. All you so-called white people, you Edomites, your blood is going to be shed upon this land. Go ahead, brother.
That's right, man. He said, "What the prey departed not, but what the prey." If you put it, so-called black Latino Native Americans were the prey, man. If we still here, okay. oppressing us, man. You saw Exodus still coming down to our people, man. Okay, so the Lord is gonna have to deliver us out of this place.
That nigga LeBron said, I feel like I'm being hunted every day. And they make fun of that shit because, you know, ain't nobody, LeBron, he's a sellout.
Yeah.
Fuck him. But Jake is being hunted every day here in this country, man. It just came out a picture, the elder Malcolm from Chicago reposted a picture. You had a Edomite over there in Africa with a little Jake. Child could be a Hamite, more than likely it was a Jake. A little boy, he had his rifle posing on top of his dead body. And it came out, they be over there hunting our people in Africa. Rich Edomites from Britain, Great Britain and them different European nations. They pay off certain people and they just go over there and slaughter a bunch of our people. The devil's got a lot to pay for it, man.
That's the book of Psalms, chapter 10, verse 2. The wicked in his pride doth persecute the poor.
Yeah.
Let them be taken into devices that they have imagined.
Like, you know, the wicked is who Esau, who's the poor represents, talking about our people, man.
That's right.
Okay, why are we the poor? Because we're at the bottom, man. Okay, we don't own anything. We don't have anything, man.
Go to this devil for the one of all things.
Verse 3, for the wicked boasteth of his heart's desire, and blesseth the covetousness, or the covetous, whom the Lord abhorreth.
That's right, man. He boasted in his heart's desire, man. So Esau's heart's desire to have his NWO. Okay, to rule the earth, to rule people, have control of everybody, man. Okay.
Verse 4, the wicked through the pride of his countenance will not seek after the Most High. The Most High is not in all his thoughts.
Yeah, that's his mindset. We don't have to seek. We don't have to seek the Most High, man. Jesus said, tell you that in what, John 21, man. Okay, you know what profit? You don't see a point in serving out by Mount Shah.
So he catches the words behind it.
That's why he sold his birthright. He despised his birthright. It's Ezekiel 25 and 12. Thus saith the Lord power, because that Edom hath dealt against the house of Judah by taking vengeance, and hath greatly offended, and revenged himself upon them. Therefore saith the Lord power, I will also stretch out my hand upon Edom, and will cut off man and beast from it. And I will make it desolate from Teman, and they of Dedan shall fall by the sword. And I will lay my vengeance upon Edom by the hand of my people Israel, and they shall do in Edom according to mine anger and according to my fury, and they shall know my vengeance, saith the Lord God. So the Lord is going to raise up his men, starting with the elect, the 144,000, 12,000 of each tribes of all the tribes of the nation of Israel. The Lord's going to raise them up with that power, and they're going to fuck you devils up.
That's right.
Very soon.
I tell you that what Jeremiah, man. You know, those fishers hunting the hunters, man. You know, why you think that is? The Lord going to put his anger to these men also, man. You know, to take down Esau. Okay, power is also coming. Okay, not only the mysteries of the church, but it's going to get spiritual power.
Right.
Okay, the things that you see in movies, man. Watch Brightburn, man. You can see the power that we're going to receive.
And them devils know.
Right.
That's why they made movies like Brightburn.
That's why they make this super.
Exactly. Oh my God.
Devil's gonna see power. You're gonna see true power.
This is the book of Jeremiah, chapter 16, verse 16. Behold, I will send for many fishers, saith the Lord, and they shall fish them. You know, and that's what the Lord has us doing right now. Right now, you know, we're teaching this word with fishers of men, you know. We're trying to tell Israel, you know, come back to the Lord, because this place is set for destruction. And after will I send for many hunters, and they shall hunt them from every mountain and from every hill and out of the holes of the rocks. You know, and that's talking about you devils and the beasts that's going to try to hide in these bunkers, you know, away from the destruction. You know, the Lord's going to put a spiritual power on us, you know, to find these bunkers and, you know, take you guys. put you guys into slavery.
Slap the chains on you.
That's right.
Esau, you can't escape, slavery, man. Slavery is coming. He that leads to captivity shall go to captivity, man. Okay? You have to go into slavery. It's prophesied for you to go into slavery, man. But you have to serve punishment. Like how you do Jake, when Jake do some shit, you lock him up for giving Jake life sentences. The Lord about to do the same thing for you, man.
Destroy the earth. All right. Hijack the land. All right. Put the people in slavery. There's a lot of offenses. The Lord gonna read all your offenses, all the things you did, man. And then what? Judgment's gonna come down. And that's what he's using his men. His men are telling you all the wickedness you done did. That's why I say Esau can't hide himself. You know? Isaiah 33:1. Woe means death and destruction to thee that spoils, and thou was not spoiled. All right? And who spoiled? The so-called white man spoiled you, so-called Negroes, Latinos, and the Americans, man. And you ain't do nothing to them. Are the Native Americans talking about to live off this land? He made all type of treaties and broke every one of them. The Lord didn't forget what you did unto the Native Americans. All right, the Trails of Tears, Andrew Jackson, and similar Indians walked from all the way from Florida all the way to Oklahoma, man. All right. So you was spoiled, but you're gonna be spoiled. And dealt treacherously, and they dealt not treacherously with thee. When thou shalt cease to spoil, thou shalt be spoiled. And when thou shalt make an end to deal treacherously, they shall deal treacherously with thee, man. And that's what it is, man. You reap what you sow.
That's right, man. Okay? Going back to how we are afraid, man. Okay? We're afraid. Esau done spoiled us, man. And not only Esau, but these different nations too. People say one nation had a part, in our spoil. We're prepared for the Maccabees.
It's the book of Isaiah, chapter 42, verse 22. But this is the people robbed and spoiled. It's the book of Isaiah, chapter 42, verse 22. But this is a people robbed and spoiled. They are all of them snared in holes, and they are hid in prison houses. They are for a prey, and none delivereth, for a spoil, and none saveth restored.
That's right, man. Okay? Yeah, hey, been a prey, since birth, man. Okay? Esau had just been taking and taking and taking. Okay? And these other nations too. Because not only Esau, okay, but these nations can go get destroyed, man. Okay? The Lord's not only coming after Esau. Esau's at the top of the list, of course, but these other nations got to pay for what they did to us too. Because they all had a part.
Psalms 83.
Right. They all had a part in taking us down, putting us at the bottom. Because they understand our part. They know who we are. Okay? They know who the Israelites. They know who the chosen.
They know if we're not serving our power, all right, they can rule over us. All right? So that's what they did to what? Cut us from being a nation.
That's that crafty counsel.
This is the book of Psalms, chapter 83, verse 1. Keep not thy silence, O God. Hold not thy peace, and be not still, O God. For lo, thy enemies make a tumult, and they that hate thee have lifted up the head.
That's right. The enemies of the Lord, man. It's these heathens, man. And Esau. Okay, why do you think they come after us? Because we belong to Yahweh Shema Shai.
That's right.
Okay, so they trying to come after us. Okay, you got to pay for that, man.
Verse 3, they have taken crafty counsel against thy people and consulted against thy hidden ones. They have said, come and let us cut them off from being a nation, that the name of Israel may be no more in remembrance.
That's right, man. They did that, man. Okay? Jake don't know that. Well, now they know. Okay, but hey, years ago, they didn't know they was Israelites, man. Okay, they didn't know the name Yahweh Shema Shai. Okay, they didn't understand that they was the chosen, man.
The music, the food that we put in their communities. All right, okay, the heathens can come. They can put the goop there. The goop gonna feed them all type of abomination. Or they gonna keep their frequency down. Or they gonna eat it up. we gonna have Elon there selling fucking Slurpee. You know? You know? We're gonna have the Goop selling hair and feet and their woman nails and shit.
Right. Giving up that hair that was sacrificed to all those Elamite deities, the demons. That's why these women hair-hatted hooligans all bugged the fuck out. And they making money at the same time. Fucking fake hair, the weave industry, that's $1 billion industry right there.
They knew that. Catholic Council.
If I may add, they did a good job at it too. Because you go up to a regular, Israelite, you tell them they're Israelite. Nah, man, you tripping, bro. I'm not an Israelite, I'm black.
Yeah, I'm African American.
I'm African American.
I'm black, y'all.
Two continents.
Right.
Show that their plan worked.
Real Africans don't say they African. They say what country they from. Because I'm Nigerian, I'm Ghana.
Lord made nations.
Right.
You know? There we have, but it's not, we have Hamites, all right, but there's tribes of Hamites, you know?
Right.
You got Put, Canaan, Ethiopian,
Sorry.
Yep.
Push.
That's the book of Psalms, chapter 75, verse 4. I said unto the fools, deal not foolishly, and to the wicked, lift not up the horn. And you know, the horn represents power, the horn goes into power. Verse 5, lift not up the horn on high, speak not with a stiff neck. You know, and that's what you Edomites do. Y'all speak with a stiff neck. The way you walk proud, your head up. Like nobody can mess with you, nothing can touch you.
White race is the elite race.
Yeah, like that's what they love to say. Oh, the right race is the superior race.
Superior race.
You know?
If there's a God, he looks like us.
White power.
White power.
Remember that Edomites fans the camp all the time? White power.
Yeah.
And you don't, hey, but they losing the smoke though. They ain't got that same spirit they used to have, man. Most are breaking you devils down. Y'all pussified now.
Truth coming out.
That's what it's been. You know what I'm saying? You listen group supposed to been raising hell and doing shit. You gonna try to raise hell on this fucking too late.
They letting Biden steal all their goddamn rights. They thought Trump was their last hope.
Yeah.
Trump gave you the deuces. And Trump, well, I don't think he getting back in office.
He's just there to rise. He's just gonna rise up shit.
Right.
Rile up shit.
DeSantis might get in there. Hey, DeSantis is your only hope now.
Verse 6. For promotion cometh neither from the east, nor from the west, nor from the south. But the Most High is the judge. He putteth down one and setteth up another. You know, you devils didn't come to power by yourself, man. The Lord put you in the power, man. You know? Yeah. Daniel 4:17 set the basis of man, right?
Rule in the kingdom of man.
You rule it from the kingdom of man.
But you can't tell them that though. They think they got it off their own strength, off their own muscle. Because they're so smart. These devils think they just so smart and so strong and so perfect. Little do you know, the Lord put the spirit on you to take us down, to punish us. That's all. And as we reading, our iniquity is accomplished. Matter of fact, I'll get that. Y'all get that. I'm already got that limitation.
That's the book of Daniel, chapter 4, verse 17. This matter is by the decree of the watchers and the demand by the word of the holy ones, to the intent that the living may know that the Most High ruleth in the kingdom of men, and giveth it to whomsoever he will, and setteth up over it the basis of men.
So you're not special. Nope, you're not special. You're not just the best superior race white. No, man. Okay, the Lord put you in place. You really at the bottom. Okay? Because of what we did, we fucked up. You at the top, man. And now your head lifted up on high, like you think you did some shit, man. Okay, that's why the Lord said that's why the Lord said He gonna humble you, man.
That's right.
The Lord is in control. Everything that's happening is all sanctioned by Yahweh Shemel Shai. Esau, his chip, is all sanctioned by Yahweh Shemel Shai. The Lord gave him the understanding to make a chip. All right, to bring it out. It's not him of his own will. All right? You know? The Lord was all with Esau, even with Christopher Columbus coming over here. The Lord was with him. All right? The Lord was with Esau to bring down Jacob. It ain't nothing you did or you was just some hero so smart. The Lord said, you know, it's a prophecy that you are weaker than the Israelites.
Now the Lord, he, you know, through the Spirit on the left-hand side, he did choose particular Edomites and raised them up on a level, because we know, you go back to, what's that, Job 30th chapter, it tell you that these devils was living in caves, man. Walking on they knuckles and shit,
Yeah.
praying like donkeys, eating, you know, lights out of their grandma's head. Right, commit cannibalism, marshmallow root and shit. Didn't know how to hunt, didn't know how to farm, just on a low ass level. But the Most High raised you up, cleaned you up, polished you up, gave you a little wisdom on the left hand side, and now you devils think you're hot shit. But in the kingdom, y'all going right back to that state, man.
Caveman, okay.
Not a real caveman.
So easy a caveman could do
Why
it.
you put it in your commercial, Geico.
Right.
Try to call us cavemen. Everybody came from monkeys and shit.
But if you shave a monkey, you look just like an Edomite.
Lips.
Right. They just hairless apes.
Yeah.
Right. With
Apes
some
got more.
wicked wisdom, knowledge of the left hand. Yeah, I had some. Lamentations chapter 4 and verse 21. Rejoice and be glad, O daughter of Edom, that dwellest in the land of Uz. The cup also shall pass through unto thee. Thou shalt be drunken, and shall make thyself naked. So the Lord said, be happy, you so-called white people here in America. It shouldn't be no reason for y'all to be committing suicide the way y'all commit suicide. Jumping off buildings, blowing your heads off. You in your kingdom right now. Why are you doing that? The Lord said you're supposed to be partying and having fun.
On Wall Street trying to get this money.
Right.
Go all the line of coke that you can. You're supposed to be partying, man, because it's in here. They don't do them shit no more.
Right.
You supposed to be going buck wild.
Alright. This your kingdom. This kingdom's for you to flourish. To do whatever you want, man. When that time comes, when the Lord comes back, when it's time to go to war, yeah, that's your time. Your time is up.
One more verse. 22. The punishment of thine iniquity is accomplished, O daughter of Zion. He will no more carry thee away into captivity. He will visit thine iniquity, O daughter of Edom. He will discover thy sins. So, the same thing y'all did to us, we're going to do to y'all. Times 2.
Yeah. And here is the patience of the saint.
That's right.
It's the book of Job, chapter 14, verse 5. Seeing his days are determined, the number of his months are with thee, thou hast appointed his bounds that he cannot pass. You know? You have bounds that you can't pass, man. Your kingdom has an expiration date. You know?
They're going to be able to extend it. They can't be able to borrow time. When the Lord gave you a starting time, you got an end time. Once that end time hit, it's finished.
That's right. That's why the scriptures say, for Esau is the end of the world. That's the end of your time, the end of your rulership. And Jacob is the beginning of it that follows, you know? Your kingdom has an expiration date. Sabbath breaking to you, bro.
Be coming at me like the end of your kingdom.
That's right.
So how you know you're at the end of your kingdom, man? Look what's going on, you know. Look what's going on to your kingdom. Okay, you got the men of the Lord prophesying about your downfall.
That's right.
And that's a hint that your kingdom's coming to an end.
And that's why Revelation 12:12, the devil shall come down with great wrath, knowing that he hath but a short time. So these elites, they know that time is up. But the Most High got them in a deceived state to think that they can upset the prophecies. Just like you watch, we always reference GOT, Game of Thrones, and you had the witch that told Cersei that, you know, a new queen, you're going to become the queen, you're going to do what you want to do, you're going to have a good time, but then a new queen going to come and take your spot. And then she did everything in her power to try to, because she knew. She did everything in her power to try to upset the prophecy, and at the end she died, man.
Yeah, you got to skip to lay out my shot. Okay, the prophecy is already broken down, man. We're just waiting for it to play out. Okay.
And just like Esau, what Cersei tried, she blew up the Septon church. She started blowing up. She wanted to take everybody down with her. That's what this devil's going to try to do. Try to take as many Israelites out as he can. That's why he's going to hit you with the MOTB. Because he knows you take that thingamajig, you can't get salvation. So he wants to try to, you know, karagma as many jakes as he can.
And that's where you fucked up at. You're going to say the Lord got 7,000 men that's not going to bow to Jesus.
That's right.
Okay, so
Serve 7,000.
No matter what you do.
The elect is not going to take the chip.
So you other Israelite groups, faithless, talking about what if they hold you down and force a chip in you?
So the Lord said that He shall set a standard.
And if they do hold you down, put a chip in your ass, wasn't of the elect.
That's why you know, but they don't believe, they don't have faith, man.
That's why I said Revelation 3:9, because thou hast kept the word of my testimony. You gonna get it?
Yeah.
All right, go ahead.
why would the Lord have you endure that far? You done did everything you had to do. Now He just gonna force it. Nah, man, that's faith.
What if they could do that? They could force you to pop you on your ass.
Yeah.
Then the Lord will let them do that too. If you believe that, then you ain't got no faith, and your ass gonna be destroyed regardless.
That's right. He's gonna take it.
But if niggas,
Like that basketball player nigga.
Yeah.
There's a lot of you niggas, man. You gonna let Esau pop you with that Corona. No, that's what I put in the group chat.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's the book of Revelation, chapter 3, verse 10. Because thou hast kept the word of my patience, you know, key something that means you gotta been doing it.
Right. It says because thou hast. Past tense.
Everybody has a living sacrifice.
That's right.
Did the will of the Heavenly Father. Being brotherly, being charitable, going fellowship, doing your shows, applying the scriptures, applying the knowledge that you learn into your daily life, having faith. By doing this, the Lord's going to keep thee.
Counting the cost. I also will keep thee from the hour of temptation, which shall come upon all the world to try them that dwell upon the earth.
so what are you guys talking about? If Esau beat him down, man. The Lord said He's gonna keep you, man. Where's your faith? Okay.
And then he said it's gonna try you.
Yeah.
It's gonna try them. So if Esau just holds you down and stick it in you, that means you didn't really get tried.
So you got to be a temptation.
Right.
You have to agree to take it, or put in your mind that you're going to take it,
Right.
or you're not going to take it. There's got to be, there's going to be an action behind it.
Right. You gotta make you gotta have to make a decision.
Yep.
2/3 of our people here in America, they're gonna choose to receive the mark. You had a lot of these Christians, they gonna knowingly take it. Like the brother, the elder Amwan Gabar from New York, he did a video bringing out a testimony of a dream that this Christian woman had about how her and her husband went and took the MOTB. Said it was all hell had broke loose and people was taking it, and they knew it was the MOTB and they weren't gonna take it. But she said in the dream, her husband said, "We gotta do it. We're not gonna be able to eat. We gotta feed our children." And they ended up doing it. And she said when she took it, she felt a heavy spirit of condemnation on her because she knew she fucked up. So the Lord is gonna cause 2/3 of our people to get that character, man. That's walking out of the elect.
He's going to cause the elect not to receive.
All right, like the Lord said, Apostle Lord said, that's the Lord's chip.
It's the book of Sirach, chapter 4, verse 28. Strive for the truth unto death, and the Lord shall fight for you. So in your head. It shouldn't matter. Strive for the truth unto death, and the Lord shall fight for you. Just say no straight up. Hey, if you gotta die, guess what? You're gonna be, let's comfort. You're gonna be the first one to listen up. First one to listen up.
It said that some are going to be beheaded.
Exactly.
So you know some going to die. If you die, you die in your Yahweh Shemel Shah. That's day.
The fact that they gotta put you in the guillotine, that show you they're not gonna force it in you. They're gonna put you in the guillotine and say, you gonna take it or not? If you don't take it, we're gonna drop the guillotine on you. So it's gonna be a choice. These devils, man, that's like they showed you in that movie that never came out, Great State.
Oh yeah.
They showed you in the trailer on Great State. They had the dude in the concentration camp, and he basically had a Masonic garb on, and he was the one operating the guillotine. So these devils know exactly what they're doing. They know that what that thing is. They know that they're gonna have to, just like they did with the juice, with the V juice that all you people went out and took like dumbasses, and now you dropping dead. Every day somebody else dies suddenly, heart attack, blood clot. Because you a stupid ass, that's why. But they didn't force nobody to take that. You motherfuckers went out and willingly took it. Why? Because you was scared. You didn't have no faith. It's gonna be the same way.
This is the book of Revelation, chapter 14, verse 8. And there followed another angel saying, Babylon is fallen, that great city, because she made all the nations drink of the wine of her wrath, of her fornication.
That's a philosophy. All the nations drunk. Read it again.
It's the book of Revelation, chapter 14, verse 8. And there followed another angel saying, Babylon is fallen, that great city, because she had made all the nations drink of the wine of the wrath of her fornication. And the third angel followed them, saying with a loud voice, if any man worship the beast and his image, and receive his mark in his forehead.
Receiving that mark, that corruption, showing your allegiance to the beast. You're saying, yes, I'm in league, I worship the beast, I follow all your philosophy, I'm down with what you down, what you putting out on the earth. All right, that's that. You're basically saying I'm down with your system. How do I know you're down for me? Take this chill.
And at that time period, it's already being made manifest that this place is wicked, that the people that run this country worship Satan. Look at what's coming out with the P-Gate and Balenciaga and Jeffrey Epstein. It's being made plain that this is a satanic kingdom. So if you take that mark, you pledge an allegiance to Satan.
I got the definition of receive. It says be given, presented with, or paid something. It says be given, be presented with, accept. So if you if you accept the MOTB, that was your choice, man. Okay, you chose to accept it, man. So showing that you will have a choice, man. Okay, everything is called. It's gonna be a trial. It's gonna be a test. Why the Lord called it a test, man? Okay, to see if you're gonna accept it or not. See if you really believe in me, man. That's ultimately it's a test. Okay, so that question, what if you so do this and that? Okay, the Lord ain't said all was gonna happen, man.
That's what's gonna separate the elect from the rest of these people.
Book of Revelation, chapter 14, verse 9. And the third angel followed them, saying with a loud voice, if any man worship the beast and his image, and receive his mark in his forehead or in his hand, the same shall drink of the wine of the wrath of the Most High, which is poured out without mixture into the cup of his indignation. And he shall be tormented with fire and brimstone, in the presence of the holy angels and in the presence of the Lamb.
That's right, man. So if you accept, taking that MOTB, you'll get the full force of those missiles, man. Okay, but that's gonna be the judgment for it, because you done agreed to serve Esau, man, forever, man. Okay, he wanted to stay a slave. That's you. When you take that MOTB, you say, "Oh, I want to stay a slave to Esau forever. I don't want to serve the Lord, man." That's right. Okay?
Just going back to the law of the being a perpetual slave with the going all through the ear. If you have, as scripture say, you buy a Hebrew servant, all right, you have him for 6 years, and in the 7th year you let him go free, but you give him a choice whether he want to stay or not. And if he chooses to stay, he got to get a pierce in his ear.
Yep.
So that's exactly what's happening today. Our captivity is accomplished. We did our 6 years spiritually here in America. We're coming into the 7th, when Yahushua is going to come back and redeem us. But the Lord is putting a spirit on Esau to basically give you a choice. You want to stay with me, or you want to be free. You want to go with your Lord. But 2/3 of our people, they're going to say what they love their master. I love the so-called white man. I love America. I'll take 3 of those chips. And they're going to get fucking destroyed, man.
Hand in hand.
Right. I ain't looking up the ingredients. I ain't asking no questions.
Stick your hand down, right?
I'm sticking my arm out and I'm taking the infusion. That bitch probably dead.
Right?
I love probably conservative.
This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 30, verse 1. Woe to the rebellious children, saith the Lord, that take counsel, but not of me, and that cover with the covering, but not of my spirit, that they may add sin to sin.
So much you Israelites, man. You're not taking heed to Yahweh Shemal Shad. Okay, that's why it says woe to you. Okay, woe meaning destruction.
Proverbs 1 going to me. He ain't take heed to none of his counsel or reproof. None of his
Verse 2, that walk to go down into Egypt, and have not asked at my mouth to strengthen themselves in the strength of Pharaoh, and to trust in the shadow of Egypt.
That's our people. All right, instead of coming under Yahweh Shemal Shai to get salvation, all right, they go to Egypt for help. You run to Esau, Edom, and you seen it with the Jews. Instead of trusting the Lord, all right, Christians talk about Lord, Lord, Lord. All right, but they ran and got the facts, you know?
Yeah.
All right, where your faith at? You believe in the Lord? None of us did. Take that the facts. We still here.
We didn't even think about it.
We didn't think about it. Why? Because we knew that Yahweh Shemal Shai is the healer.
That's right. You know the scriptures. Jews say trust not thine enemy. Yeah, Esau trying to come with a solution. That's not really a solution, man. Esau just had to do a test run on y'all, see which one of y'all is going to fall for it.
We're not ignorant of Satan's devices.
That's right.
And a lot of you motherfuckers saw I Am Legend. And you played and did the same thing that was in the movie.
I mean, that just shows y'all never have faith. Okay, your job said that if you don't take it, you might lose your job. They said might, they ain't guaranteed.
Right.
But y'all still, that might was just enough for y'all to,
Right.
to just go take it. Then y'all started free willingly taking it for chicken, the strip club, lap dance. That shows y'all had no faith.
A lot of these people, they just took it because they were scared, bro. They were scared as fuck. Esau did a good job of, with rerunning on CNN, all them fake bodies and shit. They got a fuck with people. That's our people, man.
Isaiah chapter 30, verse 3.
So you're gonna see a lot of Jakes acting like that. So they turn them free.
Hey, that's what happens when you don't serve the Lord.
Yeah.
That's crazy. This is a place. This is a place that people want to see continue, bro. This is a place that people want to continue to have no end. This is a place where people want to build their life.
Especially our people, man. You want to continue to see a fucking uncle and grandpa at the food? That has no sense in their brain.
Simple.
It's simple. Engage in their folly constantly.
And when they take the sauce, you already told them before they took the sauce, you ain't got to be scared of the Rona, just strengthen your immune system, take the herbs and whatnot. They ain't want to hear that. And when they took the sauce, now they all fucked up and sick. Want you to pray for them. They always sick. Hey man, I had a family member told me straight up. Well, I was there in the room and they was talking about how they sick, and they said, yeah, he over there thinking if you would just eat right, you wouldn't be sick. You see you see how Jake is? They willingly go off, man. So why are you gonna have pity on them?
At some point, it's just you can't do nothing. You can't do shit. You're not right. Lord, I just put him out of his misery.
It's the book of Jeremiah, chapter 4, verse 22. For my people is foolish. They have not known me. They are Sardis children.
Very stupid. These people on the side are very stupid.
Solid shit.
They're Sardis. Simple.
Get him on camera. Huh?
That's why when we come out here and say we're the Israelites, they say y'all niggas is crazy because they look at niggas like that. That's why the Lord will kill niggas like that. It's not all over, man. That's right.
And guess what? Even a bugged out nigga like that, he's still better than you Edomites.
That's right.
It's the book of Jeremiah, chapter 4, verse 22. For my people is foolish. They have not known me. They are Sardis children.
Very stupid.
And they have none understanding.
No understanding.
What's the word?
Not understanding. You can't even comprehend that you are children of the Most High, that you're Israelite. No, I'm African American. I'm not Asian or black. How you say that?
Asiatic black man. For 5%.
I'm a Muslim.
Or more.
All this bullshit. Foolish. Go ahead, brother.
They have none understanding. They are wise to do evil.
Wise do evil. They know how to break down and make dope and crack. All right, they know how to scam.
Yep.
Right, they know it. They know how to how to get, man, this is how you get pussy, how to run into hoes, just tell them certain things, you got the box.
There's an elder brother from London, Makai Kwan. He uploaded a video with this sodomite, and the sodomite was giving a whole breakdown about when you become a sodomite, what you gotta do. About how you gotta go get this medication, get checked out, and if you gotta use this and use that. It got nasty, it got very graphic.
Yeah.
But that's niggas, man. Wise to do evil.
When it comes to something righteous, they don't know shit. They despise it.
But to do good, they have no knowledge. Now, I think about it, it's like, Jake will sit there for an hour and plan how they about to go bust a move, but can't sit there and pick up the sword and read something, or go into something,
He ain't pray.
Can't even pray.
Unless until they get locked up.
Yeah. Still their prayers is abomination. Jesse kids.
Exactly.
They bring idols.
Man, this is where they want to stay at, man. They still stuck doing fraud, stuck being scammers, got a packet of fool. So this is where they want to stay at and continue to so-called flourish, man. You don't see these people are sick in the head, man. They have a real fucking problem. Sick from head to toe.
They sick and they still believe that they're healthy. That's why y'all was trying to say, you think you whole, all right, you don't need a physician. But someone that's sick and you really need a physician, he got to be put out. He got to be put out of his misery. He got to be put to death.
Well, it's in the book of Sirach. Death is better than continue with sickness.
This book of Isaiah, chapter 30, verse 3. Therefore shall the strength of Pharaoh be your shame, and the trust in the shadow of Egypt
And
your
say,
confusion.
those that make a consent shall be what? Adding derision. You thinking, oh, I'm gonna eat. All right, I'm doing this to eat. This all cut your shit off. You eat, but you eating 3D meat. You still hungry. All right, you can't, you got this, but you can't eat what you want.
Right.
Because you're gonna have you gotta have this much sugar, you gotta have this much protein, and if you go over it, you can't go in the store and get it. It's gonna say denied.
They ain't gonna try to steal it or something. They just gonna kill you.
Kill you. Adding derision. That's trusting in Egypt, in the shadow of Egypt, man. Go ahead.
This is the book of Micah, chapter 2, verse 10. Arise ye and depart, for this is not your rest. Because it is polluted, it shall destroy you, even with a sword destruction. You know? We're not supposed to physically depart from this place. We're supposed to spiritually, mentally depart from this place. There's nothing out here. You just see that bug out right here dancing in the street for 5 minutes.
What is fucking here? Sluts?
No.
Reusable sluts?
Ain't no virgins.
There ain't no fucking virgins, bro.
Nothing out here. Food ain't good.
Food ain't good. They trying to make your kids, all right, sodomites. You know, if a boy believe he's a girl, he could, you know.
And if you say so, I'm native, well,
Take
put
a
you in
kid
jail.
from- Yeah.
Yeah, take a kid from me and put you and lock you up.
Yeah, they say it's what is it, child abuse, or child neglect.
Yeah.
You know? Why would you want to live in a place like this? You know, it's not really nothing out here. There's nothing out here for real. Look what they put on the TV. Look at the foods they promoting. You know, the abominational foods that they're promoting, telling you to eat. This is good for you. They putting the good foods, they raising the price up on them. The bad foods for cheap. You know? Why would you want to buy something like that?
Yeah, 2 bag of chips for $1. You get 2 hot sauces.
Yeah.
Get.
You know what I'm saying? You check the check, bro.
Right. Most, they say most Americans is living paycheck to paycheck.
Yeah.
And you know, the Lord's so cold. The Lord had, start with Abba Bivens going preaching out this word since the 60s. And back then, it was cool.
Yeah.
Like the good old days and shit, for Jake. They had they James Browns and, good times and shit. But, it ain't even like the early 2000s no more. You got people, you go look on YouTube and go look at a song that came out in 2014, 2015, they say, man, time was good.
Yeah.
And that was fucking like 8 years ago. Now today, America is done. Every movie is a remake. Every song is a sample. Okay? They tax everything, inflation, everything is damn expensive. These hoes, you can't even talk to them no more.
Yeah, proud as fuck.
You know?
Why? 'Cause they proud, because they deal with each other.
Right.
They got toys. So they really don't need a man.
Nah.
They got Instagram, they got OnlyFans.
Right. Instagram killed everything, man.
They got TikTok now.
Oh man, TikTok.
1 hour 30.
But that's why they love it, because they can look at TikTok.
That's the book of Proverbs, chapter 22, verse 3. A prudent man perceiveth the evil and hideth himself, but the simple pass on and are punished. You
That's what it
know?
is. See, these people are simple. That's why they're going to be punished.
That's right.
All right, we telling you family coming, you just walking by. Simple. When family come, what them niggas gonna do? Run to the fucking
Right.
Walmart and be killed?
But they see everything, they see the news talking about shortages. They see damn eggs is $8,
Yeah.
$6, $7, $8 for a dozen eggs.
They think it's gonna get better again.
These people zombies, man.
Yeah.
It's like they in a dream.
La la la.
Man, it's an illusion. Every year, I hope this year is better. 2020, this is what, 2020, worst year. I hope this year change. These people are hoping for a better one to continue.
Don't be surprised if you go on social media, see the picture of the dude taking the steps. Oh, that year is behind me. This year's gonna be a good year. You know? This place is doomed. There's no more good years here. This place is set for destruction, thermonuclear fire. This place is gonna be destroyed, inhabitable. You're not gonna know where New York was or where Tennessee was. That's the book of Proverbs, chapter 1, verse 7. The fear of the Lord is the beginning of knowledge, but fools despise wisdom and instruction, you know? And you people don't want wisdom and instruction, you know? We out here telling you what's gonna happen. We out here telling you what to do to save yourself from this place, man. And you people don't want to listen. You fan the hand. No, you cover your ears. And all we out here is trying to tell you the Lord coming back, man. Get your shit right. Get in order before it's too late. It's the book of Proverbs, chapter 1, verse 22. How long, ye simple ones, will ye love simplicity? And the scorners delight in their scorning, and fools hate knowledge. You know? How long y'all gonna be simple, man? We out here telling you these things, y'all just walking past. No, we out here giving you the knowledge. You know, this word freely, you freely receive, freely give. We're giving this for free. You know, we ain't telling you come, oh yeah, $1, $2. Come get the word. No, this is for free. You know? And you know, look at Jake. Jake just walking past. Jake don't want the word. And he won the Master 2022, man. You through. 2023. You through. Come on. It's gonna take for this for y'all to get it. It's the book of Isaiah chapter 6.
Let me say this real quick.
Come on.
It's about to be 2023, bruh. If this disease was so deadly like it said it was, shouldn't them motherfuckers be dead? You feel me?
Come on.
That'll be their response.
Take some simple.
Damn, bruh.
It's the book of Isaiah chapter.
Still ain't seen one motherfucker drop dead in the street. Unless you got the juice.
If it was a real, I'm talking about a real killing pestilence.
Hey.
A real, just the fasting pestilence, the worst pestilence ever. What, 10 years? Right. All on the news. This pestilence is so bad. Okay, where the dead bodies at? Okay. To your own eyes, you see like there's people dying right in front of you.
Only dead bodies you see is on TV.
Right.
That's right. Hey, the dead body I seen on TV, you know,
Right.
hey, he's on the floor. The thing is lifting up. You see him move his head
Right.
to cover himself, bro. Like, come on, man. Red and circus.
Yeah.
It's a joke, man.
It's the book of Isaiah, chapter 6, verse 11.
Oh, hold on.
Huh?
Yeah. Read more on that Proverbs.
See? I'll just slip by the point.
Okay, they gonna go back?
Yeah. It's the book of Isaiah, chapter 6, verse 11. Then said I, Lord, how long? And he answered, until the cities be wasted without inhabitant, and the houses without man, and the land be utterly desolate.
How long? But he left some
Listen, and it's gonna take that long for the cities to be destroyed. Land, you feel me? It's gonna take y'all that long for things to click in your head.
Yeah.
Until they die.
Yeah, so they
So
died.
that some people actually dying.
Yeah.
They're not gonna get it. They'll get it after.
After that.
Death by pain.
They say they still would not regard.
Right.
Right. Hey, when they go say Lord, Lord, okay, but the spiritual, I never knew. I don't know you.
That shit gonna hurt.
Yeah.
Heart gonna drop.
That's when they gonna know. And then 2 seconds later,
Shaking and shit. Fucking bouncing here. You on this block and you on that block. Shit. Then you gonna know. It was right.
ovulated.
Arm behind your back, and you got one arm and shit.
You know, by the time your whole shot comes back, people gonna be looking through.
Yeah.
People gonna be skinny as fuck, scratches and shit all the way, face.
Right. The only way they move is with their arms.
You call them.
Back in the book of Proverbs, chapter 1, verse 23, turn you at my reproof. Behold, I will pour out my spirit unto you. I will make known my words unto you. You know, turn ye at my reproof. This word is supposed to move you. You know, this word is supposed to turn you. It's supposed to hold. You feel me? I hear this is going to happen. Oh my God, you feel me? You know, and how's he making his words known unto you? Through his prophets, through his men. He got his men on the corners, you know? Whichever day they prophesy, whether it be Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, or Saturday, out here telling you what's going on in the world. You know? Verse 24, because I have called and ye have refused. I have stretched out my hand and no man regarded. You know? And how did the Lord do that? His men. He got his men, you know, the mouth of the Lord is his prophets, you know? And he's speaking through his prophets. But ye have set at naught all my counsel, and would not none of my reproof. Y'all didn't want this word. I also will laugh at your calamity. I will mock when your fear cometh.
That's right. So, you know, while all the hell is breaking, they try to call upon y'all about you outside, and the Lord's gonna laugh at you, man.
That's right.
Okay, because it's gonna be a joke at that point, because you had the time, man.
How the Most High is gonna laugh?
Through his men.
That's right.
Like, that's how the Lord will laugh through his men, man.
And that's the commentary of Jake, man. It's like when they on their deathbed, that's when they want to call upon God. All right, so in those times to come, all right, you gonna try to call upon, because most likely you done heard the names, all right, passing by camps, or even you watched a couple videos. That's when you're gonna try to call upon the name of Yahweh Bashim Yahshai, and the Lord is gonna, he's not gonna regard you, man. All right, you're gonna have his prophets laugh at you, man.
That's like you had a woman when she was 18, 19, and you was 18, 19. You wanted her, you had the biggest crush on her, but she was fucking with the older men that had the money, get ran through, all the bad boys in the churches, and now she 35 and you 35, and she want to get with you and say, let's get together. We can be a power couple. Bitch, what?
After 5 kids later.
Right, 5 kids later. How many of abortions? Now she want to marry you.
Hey, that's Jake, bro. Jake is the master procrastinator, man. Y'all don't want to do nothing until it's last minute. So last minute call, oh yeah, let me get right.
That's why the Lord didn't give us time.
Exactly. That's your fault. Your fault.
The master gonna come back. You better be working when he comes.
Verse 27, when your fear cometh as desolation, and your destruction cometh as a whirlwind, when distress and anguish come upon you, so when all hell break loose, then shall they call upon me, but I will not answer.
That's right, man. It's gonna talk about Jacob's trouble, a time like never before. Okay? And then it's talking about Michael's will be here, man. Okay? And when the angels are gonna be here on the scene, you see the chariots, man. Okay, there's gonna be a time like never before. Okay, you people not really understanding what's going on, man. Okay? That's why Lord gonna laugh at you.
They shall seek me early, but they shall not find me.
That really means late.
Oh, you guys you were too late. Last minute.
Because back you up. Ecclesiastes 12 and 1. Remember now that created in the days of thy youth. We supposed to be remembering our Lord when you have put of power, you have the might to give all power, to serve him. All right? While the evil days come not. We supposed to be serving the Lord before the evil day. Nor the years draw nigh, when thou shalt say, I have no pleasure in them. So really supposed to be serving the Lord when it's not cool to serve the Lord. Everybody gonna want to try to serve the Lord when all hell breaks loose. Everybody gonna call upon the name of the Lord when there's no food. But you was supposed to be calling upon the Lord before famine hit, before pestilence came, before people started dying. That's when you were supposed to call upon the Heavenly Father. Or not when you about to get raped, now you want to call on the Heavenly Father. Nah. And now you. So go back.
This is the book of Proverbs, chapter 1, verse 28. Then shall they call upon me, but I will not answer. They shall seek me early, but they shall not find me.
Well, how they not gonna find them? Why? Because the prophets, the Lord's gonna hide his prophets. So you're not gonna be able to be warned anymore. It's just gonna be judgment falling upon you, man. Because you thought it was a game. You thought you could supplant the Most High. You thought you had forever. They say don't put the Lord day by day, man. All right, don't put don't make a haste. Don't I'll get it because I don't want to paraphrase it. Ecclesiasticus, yeah.
Also, because of that proverb, they believe that it's not gonna happen in their time.
5 and 7. Ecclesiasticus 5 and 7. Make no tarry to turn to the Lord, and put not off from day to day, for suddenly shall the wrath of the Lord come forth, and thy security. So you're supposed to put the Lord off day by day, man. You hear this word? You're supposed to, come unto the Heavenly Father, say, seek me 10 times more, repent, come in a contrite spirit, or do what the Lord requires you to do. You're supposed to put them off, man. All right? For suddenly shall wrath of the Lord come forth, and in thy security, you got the bag, you got your picket fence, and all, your family, all right? Thou shalt be destroyed, all right, and perish in the day of vengeance, man. All right, really, you thought you gained, you thought money was the defense. It is a defense, But really, the real defense is having this wisdom and understanding. That's the real treasure. Not this fucking job, not the fucking house. No. The real treasure is how about you outside is wisdom.
That's right. Right when you think nothing can happen to you. And you think you're in your safest spot, you're chilling. Like when you're at home, you in your bed, you're under your blanket, the AC on, it's nice and cold, you're comfy. Okay? Like, you think it's a perfect time for you to chill. The Lord will come right there, right there.
That's the key for the night.
That's right, man. Okay, then you go be caught with your pants down, basically. Okay?
You don't want to be caught with your pants down, man.
Don't even prepare yourself for the day the Lord is to the
That's why Scripture says peace and safety. Suddenly, it shall come upon them, man. Because why they not in the mindset of trying to seek the Lord right now. They in the mindset, oh, this not gonna happen in our time. But still prolonging the days, man. That's why the Lord is about to make that proverb come to cease.
In the mindset of their lust, constantly feeding into the lust. All right, and because you want to feed into your lust and not, feed to the spirit, you're gonna die horrible death.
Verse 29, for that they hated knowledge and did not choose the fear of the Lord. No, just like it said in Proverbs 1:7, the fear of the Lord is the beginning of knowledge. Y'all hated the knowledge. That's why this is happening. Verse 30, they would none of my counsel, they despised all my reproof.
They despised it.
I don't want this word, man.
Basically, fucking being a fucking Edomite, man.
Despise the birthright.
Yeah.
There's your father, the devil.
Yeah.
Scripture say that for him.
That's right.
You see in the same spirit of Esau, what prophet? You don't see no prophet, you see no gain in serving the Lord.
That's why the scripture referred to 2/3. Starting with Judas, but 2/3 of people following that same spirit as the son of perdition. Which Esau is the ultimate son of perdition. The 2/3 are sons of perdition as well.
31, therefore shall they eat of the fruit of their own ways and be filled with their own devices. For the turning away of the simple shall slay them, and the prosperity of fools shall destroy them. But whoso hearkeneth unto me shall dwell safely, and shall be quiet from the fear of evil.
That's right, man. So you have to hearken unto Yahweh Shema Shai. Listen to what the Lord is trying to tell you. Okay? The Lord is knocking at the door right now, man. It's your job to open it up. Okay? And it's to seek the Lord. Okay? To see what the message is. Okay? People are not trying to see what we're actually talking about, but instead you scoff and you talking shit. Okay? You listening to what Esau is saying about us, you're not really trying to take heed of what we're actually trying to say.
Why? Because they hate the Lord anyway.
Right. And that's not even us saying this is the Lord, man. Okay, we just the messengers, man.
Y'all was trying to say if the world hated me, they gonna hate you.
Real quick, that the definition of hearken, to hearken requires your ears, your eyes, your heart, and the heart, the mind, and your undivided attention. So you're supposed to get this truth, this word, your undivided attention. This is supposed to be your mind. It's supposed to be stuck in your head and printed. This is your life.
It's supposed to be your life.
Pretty much, this is your life.
That's why I should say he that loveth his life. I was trying to say he that loveth his life shall lose it. And all that loses his life or give his life for his sake, they shall find it. It's a life everlasting.
Second Ezra's 9, I'll start at 7. Everyone that shall be saved shall be able to escape by his works. All right, so you have to have works. All right, the physical manifestation of faith is your action, is your works. All right, and by faith, whereby ye have believed, shall be preserved in the said perils, and shall see my salvation in my land, within my borders, for I have sanctified them for me from the beginning. Speaking of the elect, the elect is going to be protected and delivered. All right. 9. Then shall they be in pitiful cases, Lakia, which now have abused my ways. Speaking of the wicked of our people, and they that have cast them away despitefully shall dwell in torments. So did you ain't casting this word? I don't need this word. You guys bums. You out there every weekend preach and what do you used to say, dresses. All right, wasting your life away. Go get a job.
Tablecloth.
Tablecloth. All right, this, shall be dwell in torment. So you're gonna be tormented, man. For such as in their life have received benefits. You still, even though he's slave, Jake still can make it in it, still have a house, able to buy
Jake doing
food.
better than ever. Right now, a lot of Jakes winning right now.
For such as in their life have received benefits, they have not known me. And they that have my law, while they have liberty, while the gate of repentance is still open, all right, they still, acting like it's nothing. They have no value, that'll be the better word. All right? When as repentance was open unto them, they understood not. So they didn't really understand this truth. All right? But they despised it. You're the fucking spiritual Edomite, bro.
Right.
You're the fucking Edomite. And the same must know after death by pain. So they didn't even understand it. So the whole dude of man, you gotta keep the commandments, but you gotta hear the whole conclusion, man. You gotta hear the whole conclusion.
I'll just show you that their spirit is off. Because them same wicked spirits that was saying crucify him, crucify him. Same spirits that was coming against Moses.
Yep.
Same spirits that was troubling the prophets of old. Now they're back to receive the ultimate judgment. That's why the Lord blinded them. But they believed not. They didn't believe anyway.
Same spirit that killed the prophet, that caused the prophets to get killed, man. Okay, so Stephen got stoned, man. Right, man. Okay. And so it's the same spirits back here today, not listening. Okay, being rebellious. Okay, not really sitting down and trying to understand, but instead you listening to what they said on social media. Yeah, they teach hate. Okay, you listen to that.
Right.
Okay, you listening to what Esau's telling. Okay.
Perfect example. This dude, Andrew Tate. Right? You go on some of these comment boards and like the shade room and shit, read the comments, people talking about him. They got no evidence of what the man did, right? The man wasn't even persecuted. What happened to innocent to proven guilty, right? Wasn't even convicted or nothing, right? You just go through the comments, everybody, you got certain comments been saying, I don't care whatever they said they did it. Oh, they look like traffickers. Oh yeah, I'm glad it happened. So how much more when our persecution comes? People they're not even going. Oh yeah, they did it. Oh they rapists. Oh yeah, they did that. Oh yeah, they
hated us.
Right? Because they hate the word of the Lord. They hate righteousness. Just like when you really look at Andrew Tate, a lot of stuff he's saying is biblical. That's really why they hate him. If people hate Andrew Tate, really they hate the Bible. Really, I ain't said calling him a prophet. He ain't a man of the Lord. But a lot of stuff he's saying is biblical. That's why they hate him. So how much more they gonna hate the man of the Lord?
Makes sense, bro. Makes sense.
Right.
So he was used, man.
Right, he's being used to, create that tension, that spiritual tension, and anger towards men that speak with a Eastern way of life, speaking against the Western lifestyle.
He recently became Muslim.
Right. Oh yeah, man. Whatever I got.
It's the book of Matthew chapter 13, verse 16. But blessed are your eyes for they see, and your ears for they hear. We gotta say Wadi Yahweh Shai. We're able to see what's going on, bro. We're able to understand what's going on. You feel me? The Lord gave us that understanding, that across the gosh. Wadi Yahweh Shai for that. But these people out here, they blinded, man. These people out here, they still living their regular life, man. They're hearing these things, but they're not understanding them. It just won't click for them.
NPCs.
Verse 17, for verily I say unto you that many prophets and righteous men have desired to see those things which you see. They desire to see the prophecy that's happening right now. That's playing out in front of us,
What they always ask when they got a prophecy. They can't understand. What does this mean?
Right.
And have desired to see those things which you see and have not seen them, and to hear those things which you hear and have not heard them, And then what are we hearing? Rumors of war, man. Nuclear capability countries, nukes. All we hearing is prophecy, man. All we hear is prophecy, man. Me, honestly, man, how I feel, man, this place This place through, man. Babylon is through. This place is set for destruction. There's no reviving this place, man. The people is dead. Look at these people. The way that they're walking, you know, their moral. It's quote unquote their Christmas. You know, we in Bayside, man. This place is supposed to be decorated. There's nothing out here, even in my area, man. There's only probably one or two houses with decorations, man. This place is through, man. The spirit of these people is crushed, man. And there's more to come. With that being said, we want to give all praise, honor, and glory to
Yahweh Ba'Shem, Yahushai Ba'Shem Rakakadash.
double honors to all those apostles of Great Millstone who push out the 100% truth in truth and sincerity. And shalom to the hopeful elect scattered across the four winds. The one this camp was edifying. Shalom.
Shalom.
Abba, Abba.
Abba, Abba.